I know, your mom makes the best meatloaf. Guess what, mine does too. But here's how you can make it yourself, and maybe one day your kids will think yours is the best too. This should make plenty for a family of 4. Step 1 is to preheat your oven to 400 degrees, then combine the following in a mixing bowl. 1 cup of chopped yellow onion, 3 minced cloves of garlic, 2 eggs, 1/2 cup of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Optional upgrade, I like a teaspoon of smoked paprika in there. It's your call. Mix all of this together and then combine it with 2 pounds of ground beef. Or, better yet, most places will have a meatloaf mix, or they'll make you a meatloaf mix that's beef, veal, and pork. And yes, use your hands. Wash them first, but use your hands. You want to get this all blended and mixed together as well as you can. You either like this part or you don't like this part. I like it. Now, I use cast iron for this, but pretty much any oven-safe pan will work. They make special meatloaf pans, but I can't imagine what would work any better than this. Now shape your mixture into a vaguely loaf-like form and put her in the oven for 45 minutes. Sorry, that was gross. Gross. While the meatloaf bakes, we're gonna make our glaze. Yeah, I know your mom might have used ketchup, but this is better. Combine the following: 3/4 of a cup of ketchup, 1.5 teaspoons of vinegar. White vinegar is my preference here, but cider's cool too. 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. I like dark, but light brown sugar works just fine. 1.5 teaspoons of granulated garlic. 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And pepper. Whisk it together and set it aside. And when your 45-minute timer goes off, carefully pull your meatloaf out of the oven. First thing is to get a thermometer in there. Your target is 165 degrees in the center. You probably won't be there yet, but that's a good thing because it's time to spoon on your glaze and then it's going to go back in the oven for a little bit. Feel free to use all this stuff. Then she goes back in the oven for another couple of minutes if you're close. If you're still 10 degrees away or more, might take another 10 minutes or more. Keep checking it. Put it back in for 5 minutes at a time until you're there. But really, a 2-pound meatloaf shouldn't take much more than an hour at the most at 400 degrees. And she's done! Congratulations, it's beautiful. Let it rest for 10 minutes or so, and then you're ready for a dinner with mashed potatoes, or you can make sandwiches, or just keep some under your pillow for midnight snacks. Thank you for watching. If I helped you today, please help me by subscribing and liking, and then we'll all be helping each other and the world will be wonderful. Plus, we'll have meatloaf. Peace.